So today on Project Shop, we are out here on site in the backyard of someone's property. Try not to get their house out of respect on camera, but what we have here is a massive backup generator. Look at that thing, it's got 2 exhaust pipes on it. Now, they said there was nothing wrong with it. And she also said I can take these gates. But let me get set up and then we'll check this out a little better. All right, so what I'm going to try to do here is jack this up, and good thing someone's already got this thing up on a block. That's helpful. So what I'm going to do is jack it up enough so I can get my rollers under it, see if I can't twist it sideways. I'll probably just hook onto it with the winch, but I got to make sure that I keep it up at all times and not drop it off of the slab. I was going to try to come in over on this direction, but it's kind of tight, so really don't matter as long as I can get it started up on the trailer. But this thing here, it's like an old school big block. It's like a 7.3 or something. Anyway, I'm gonna get the time lapse up, and looks like the size of that big copper rad, and I'm gonna get this thing drug sideways up on the trailer, and then we're gonna get out of here and get back to the shop. I got a ton of stuff to do. I got to get back on that black diesel project and start making some free fuel, because I got a lot of traveling to do here in the next 2 weeks. All right, so I'm gonna try something a little different. I'm pulling all the way to the corner to try to get that back end at least even with this corner. All right, that wasn't bad at all. That winch makes this whole job a lot easier. So now I'm gonna take those gates, strap them down to this thing, and we're gonna head back to the shop. All right, we got this thing all strapped down, and we got our gates on here. Not sure exactly what I'm gonna do with these right at the moment, but I have an idea, so I will be keeping those. Other than that, I think I spent more energy strapping this thing down and loading and unloading the truck. So seems like I do a lot of these. I'm gonna have to like streamline the process, and I want to make a skid for the front of these because most of them have the same, they all pretty much have the same frame. Out of all of the different styles, they all have this hole right here. And what I'm thinking is I can make something where I can lock like a ski up underneath there, and basically I just need to put it on, and the chain that's pulling it will actually keep it in place. Something that'll I can just jack the front up a little bit, slide it on, and then I don't even have to worry about the pipes and all that stuff anymore. I can just drag it straight up on the trailer. I think it'll streamline the system, because the main thing I have is the corners digging into here, and then the front here, it digs into there. Always the same problems. This time I left the pipe right in the middle. It's actually still underneath of it, and it rolled right up. But if I'm going to be doing a lot of these, we are going to streamline this system of getting them, because I mean, it probably took me an hour and a half to do that by myself, which, I mean, it isn't bad. It's better than doing it by hand with a hand winch. So all right, I'm gonna get back to the shop, and we're gonna see what else we can get into. Okay, we got this thing back to the shop, and it absolutely poured here earlier. There was literally a river and probably 1.5 feet of water blowing through here earlier today. It's late. I already got myself into something else, so we're not going to deal with this today. I actually have a pretty cool pickup to do tomorrow with the dump trailer, and I actually just got back this morning with the dump trailer. Wait till you see what I've been doing with that thing, and stuff I got coming up is gonna be awesome. It's really gonna be a game changer. I think you guys are gonna love it. I know I'm gonna love it, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. But for today's video, I know it's a little short one, and things have been a little crazy over here. So it's going to be probably a little sporadic over the next couple days of getting footage out because of something I have to do. But I am filming some other things that you'll see probably in a little while. I can't give a time frame, but you're going to see some awesome content coming up here soon. We got, as soon as I pulled up over here, the engine whisperer's nose must have been tingling or something, man, because he showed up, and you know, he must have known there's a big block in here. He was busy this morning working on a clutch or something, so he couldn't come. He wanted to come with me. He was going to, but I kind of contacted him at the last moment and said I was going to get this. I was actually supposed to get this last week, but you know, stuff happens. But we got some scrap metal I don't know. I might keep that. I kind of have a use for these bigger ones. I don't know. I got to see if they're actually going to work for what I'm thinking. But this thing here, hopefully we get a big chunk of copper. I really didn't get into there. Supposedly it's a big block and a big, I forget what he said. It might be a 70 or whatever. I don't know. Big, hopefully that's a copper aluminum rad. If it's in good condition, it looks big enough. If it's a really nice one, I might keep it as a spare for this. I'm really kind of upset with myself. I got this thing sitting out here in the weather. This thing's never seen the weather before. I got all the important bits wrapped up, but I think I am going to go get a tarp and tarp this thing off. There's a lot going on right now, and we have an absolute mess going on. It's like a sea of scrap and stuff. Now, a lot of this stuff here is just not, it's not copper, so I'm not worried about anybody coming over here. Plus, I got cameras and I live right down the road, and I got lots of guns. So, anyway, the big trailer, that's a priority this week. I need to get that off, and I need to get this on the trailer. That's where this is going to live for a while. That way I get it up in the air, get it sorted. We'll mount the tank on there. I got to really look at those tires that look like they're dry rotted. We got a lot of stuff going on with generators, and I got a couple prospects coming up for some other generators. So it's going to be a busy couple weeks. Plus, I'm doing something that I'll show you guys here in a little bit. That's taking a lot of my time, but it's going to be freaking awesome. It's going to be cool when it's all done. So you guys are really going to like that. But for now, I'm going to go mess with my black diesel processor because I've been running the crap out of my truck lately and burning $100 a day in diesel fuel. So we need to tighten up. I got a good source for drums that I can give people. This guy's already asked for a big tote. I got another guy with a tote. I got a tranny guy down there that's already brought me and saving fuel for me. He's got a couple 100 gallons of tranny fluid. I just need to finish setting it up, which I'm going to get on right now. And we will be processing oil probably tonight, which you'll see in an upcoming video. So if you come this far, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We got so much scrapping to do this week. Actually, tomorrow, wait till you see what I got to go do with that. We're going to back that up to a loading dock and hopefully load some big boy stuff in there. And hopefully it's just a pickup and sell. So it'll be one of those really nice scrap days, really nice profits, if it all goes down. So keep your fingers crossed, and we'll see you on the next one. I'll tell you where we're going, right to the scrap yard. Dancing. You ever seen your copper dance before?